Every time the sun sets, the man always anxiously waits for his two sons to return home. Because in this world, monsters only appear at night. Once home, they quickly shut all doors and windows tightly, ensuring there are no gaps. Only after doing so does the family begin their dinner. By then, the world outside the window is no longer a human world. At this moment, they notice the dog in the house becoming very agitated. The whole family immediately becomes alert. Jack hurriedly takes a lantern and goes downstairs to check, but finds nothing unusual outside the door. However, the next second, a loud crash is heard from outside the door. Parker quickly runs over and pushes against the door with all his strength. In his panic, Jack realizes what's happening and rushes to help. Together, the two of them barely manage to hold off the frantic assault from outside. After a period of attempts to break through the door, the howling outside gradually subsides. Parker peeks through a crack in the door, confirms it's safe outside, and finally breathes a sigh of relief. During this critical moment, Rishi is not helped at all. Instead, he is using the opportunity to observe the monster's behavior patterns. Analyzing their attack strategies, Rishi tells his father that he has noticed the monster's behavior seems to be becoming more predictable. His father realizes the situation is becoming very serious. These monsters are beginning to show signs of cognitive ability. The next day, Parker sees the door that was attacked last night and decides to reinforce the house's doors and windows again. However, the supplies at home are running low, so he has no choice but to send his two sons out to find more. However, Jack hurriedly leaves, planning to let Rishi go search for supplies alone. Parker quickly calls him back and insists that he go with his brother, but Jack secretly abandons Rishi and goes off to play, telling Rishi they will meet and return home together before sunset. Rishi, helpless, has no choice but to go alone to find supplies. Once Rishi collects the supplies, he hurriedly drives to the meeting point to pick up Jack. Meanwhile, Jack has forgotten the time to return home. When he realizes it's getting late, he notices that the sun has already begun to set. He thinks Rishi must have already gone home, so he decides not to go to the meeting point and instead runs home alone. At that moment, Rishi arrives at the meeting point and, seeing no sign of Jack, assumes his brother has already gone home. So, Rishi decides not to wait any longer and quickly drives away. When Rishi returns home and sees his anxious father, he realizes Jack has not yet come back. He quickly informs his father of what happened. Parker immediately realizes that Jack is in trouble, urgently telling Rishi to lock the house and stay inside, and then rushes out himself, hoping to find Jack before it gets completely dark.